But first, we've all been reflecting on the death of Rochester police officer Tony Mazurkiewicz, who was shot twice and killed in the line of duty. The escalating violence has many in our community concerned, including RPD Locust Club and Tactical Unit Chaplain Donald Wolschlager.
News 10 NBC's Raven Brown spoke with him today about the death of Officer Mazurkiewicz and the rise in violence in our city. She joins us live from the Public Safety Building. Raven?
Well, Brett, so far this year in the city of Rochester, there have been 44 homicides. We have already surpassed the homicide count from last year at this time. And while all of these murders are really devastating and heartbreaking, the death of Officer Tony Mazurkiewicz has hit this community hard.
Felt like I got punched in the stomach again. Actually, when they called me to tell me that we called him Maz, that Maz had been shot and he was in critical condition, I was actually working on Daryl's memorial for September.
Father Don Wolschlager reflecting on the life of Officer Tony Mazurkiewicz, who was killed Thursday while working on a murder case, and Officer Daryl Pearson, who was killed in 2014. He also put on services for Officer Pearson's family and the community. Now, 8 years later, he says he didn't think he would have to go through this again, giving this advice to others in the department.
We talk a lot about Tony. Tony was one of the most genuine human beings you could ever meet. Very intelligent, very kind-hearted too. Just a gentle, he was really a gentle man. And so I always encourage the officers to talk about him, you know, to remember the good things.
The alleged shooter, Kelvin Vickers, public defender, entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. Vickers is from Boston, Massachusetts. We asked Mayor Malik Evans if he knew why he was in Rochester.
I don't. I don't. I think that will all be a part of the investigation, obviously, and it's an ongoing investigation, so I don't want to comment on it too much. But I will say that we're not going to tolerate people coming from out of state, in state, trying to wreak havoc in our community.
Wolschlager praying for a change in the city.
Rochester was such a nice city at one time, and it's just gotten so out of hand. And I just hope the community comes together with good thoughts and prayers, and that we can all work towards a peaceful time of peace here.
Wolschlager is working on a joint memorial service for both Officer Pearson and Officer Mazurkiewicz. That will be held sometime in September. Once we do get the official date, we'll be sure to pass it along to you. For now, live in Rochester, Raven Brown, News 10 NBC.
Thanks, Raven. Memorial services are now set for Officer Tony Mazurkiewicz. Calling hours are Sunday, and they are open to the public. They'll be at Keenan Funeral Home in Egypt from 1 to 8 p.m. The funeral is next Monday at noon at the Blue Cross Arena. That's for first responders and their families. You'll be able to watch it live right here on News 10 NBC and online at WHEC.com.
A lot of people want to send their condolences to the Mazurkiewicz family. Cards and letters can be sent to the Locust Club. Let's go in depth now on those who want to make donations to the family. Here are the recommendations from the Rochester Police Department. You can make an online donation on the Locust Club's website. There's a link for Officer Mazurkiewicz. You can also make a donation at any Canandaigua National Bank branch or mail a donation to the Locust Club. All the donations will get to the family as soon as possible. We have all this information for you on our website, WHEC.com.